It's Monday morning, and we are putting the leveling kit over on the Dodge before we put the front clip on. We are going to do all new tie rod ends and stuff on it, just because it's going to be easier to do with the fenders off and stuff. So that's what we're doing today. So we got the firewall painted, cleaned up and painted. We are still waiting on our front end parts at Napa. They don't come in until noon. So while we're waiting on that, we're gonna take off the front core support of the Dodge, since we're relocating the radiator, the intercooler. The AC condenser will stay up front. So we'll show you that as we go.
Don't need the hood latch no more.
What? Just kidding.
Could it or save it?
What's gonna be the easiest?
Well, it's always easier to chop suey. Get in there on the hood latch spots, see how hard it is to take off.
Probably harder than we want.
Probably.
Can't touch the Billy Bobber.
Billy Bobbers.
Can't lay in there right now. But it looked like just two Allen or star bit maybe.
Where are you talking about?
Supposed to come off easy.
That's what she said. Where's this in there?
Down at the bottom.
They turn them on backwards. How are you supposed to get to it? Wonder how far in this thing's gonna have to sit.
Oh, you want to get the front clip and bring it over here?
We're gonna put those on first, so we gotta know where.
How far are we gonna have to move these?
A long way. So we gotta put the fenders on, so we can put. I think it's gonna be like chip and cheer.
We'll be close.
Which I build the bumper off of this. Yada. All right, the front one, the driver's side's gotta be cut.
That's
Put
that
the
side.
passenger side one on.
Alright, we got the front clip put over on it. We are making body mount for the front clip, so they will mount here on the frame. There will be a piece of rubber in here that'll attach to the front core support. Davey is over here right now building mounts. I've got some cleanup to do with the pretty wheel, so I'm going to do that while he's working on the mount, and we'll show that to you when we're done. Alright, Davey is getting the front core support mounts put on the frame now.
Alright, it's 3 o'clock Monday. We had to go to town, do some stuff. But anyways, we got the front clip mounted. Core supports there. We got to build some inner fenders. The hood, it'll hold the hood at least. Anyway, We need to build inner fenders now so we can mount all this stuff to it. We had to cut the factory ones off because of the way they went. I gotta build some kind of straight down with a yet of an angle. Anyways, we got a long way to go, and we went a long way.
Yeah, we are.
Gotta figure out how to pin the AC line down a little bit without kinking it, because I don't want to unhook it.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of.
Some people would say, just unhook it. I ain't gonna do it.
That's,
Unless I kink it, then I might.
that's the point at why we did it the way we did with the Dodge floor and firewall and dash, because we didn't want to have to unhook the AC, because for some reason, when you unhook an AC, you always get a leak afterwards, somehow, some way. Yeah. Yeah, we do. We're trying to avoid that because, like I said, we are building this to make it a daily driver pulling truck. So,
Away go.
yep.
Let's go. I'm gonna get there.
We actually haven't decided yet if we're gonna paint it or not.
Not offhand, no.
Yeah.
If we do, it's probably gonna be after we drive it a little while, because it's kind of nice being able to beat on it if we need to. What's a little wet.
What better way to end our evening than riding around in the Beverly Hillbilly?
Hey. Been waiting for the rain then so we can do this.
Yeah. And finally, no rain, but we may get stuck in our yard because it was very wet.
Ain't not full dry, but she got RPM.
Oh, we making tracks. Our neighbors probably are like, what in the crap are they doing?
I said that one day. Oh, they're on crack now. That's cool. But we're not.
Alright guys, it's Tuesday morning. Today's plan is to get the intercooler mocked up and put on, then to get the bed put on, and the radiator put on. We're thinking of going under the bed, since we're doing a flatbed, under the bed with the radiator. We think that's gonna work better for us. So we're probably gonna go that route, but that's our goal today. Hopefully we can accomplish it all before too late. But Davey has started working on mounting the intercooler. We are gonna build a bumper around that, more or less. There'll be a big bumper so you don't see the intercooler. But we're gonna get started on that and we'll let you guys know how it goes. We got the intercooler on. We got all the pipe ran up. Davey got the grill on. He's working on getting the headlight to work, get them wired into the Dodge harness. I am putting the rubbers on the door now. I went ahead and put black carpet on the kick panel on the bottom here. It's coming along. Alright, so we got the hood put back on. Davey got the headlights wired up. They're working. We are going to try to get the bed put over now. Alright, it's Tuesday evening. We've got pretty much everything we wanted to get accomplished today accomplished. Intercooler's on, hood's on and in place. Worked good. Girls in. Unhook the batteries for the night. Just something we do on the old truck. Anyway, the girls in. Davey got the headlights all working. With the Dodge stuff, he just wired them together. So brights work with the switch on the column. Dims work. Did you get blinkers all work? All with the Dodge column stuff.
Not the bed.
Yeah, not the bed
I
yet.
just put it on. It ain't bolted down yet.
Yeah, the bed is literally just sitting there right now. We ended up, how much did you cut off the back of the frame? Just
8 inches.
8 inches. He
We
got,
could move it up
yeah.
where the cab was. Big gap. Anyways, see y'all tomorrow.
All right, guys, it's Wednesday morning. Truck's looking really good. It's getting there. Our goal today is to get the bed mounted down, put these side pieces on both sides up by the hood that are missing. Hoping we get the windshield put in tomorrow, if not Friday. I know a bunch of parts are supposed to come in today for it, so we did end up ordering a different set of rims for it than we had originally decided, and a whole new set of tires because Davey didn't want to go with a dually. He wanted to go a single wheel, but since we're using the flatbed now, he decided he is going to keep the dually. So we ordered dually rims. Pretty much, yeah, they're going to be cool. I wasn't going to tell you all about them, but I think we're going to save that for one of the last things we do, just because it'll be like, bam. It'll make it a whole different truck. Still got to build the front bumper. The inner fender on the passenger side, we're going to wait until it gets back from the exhaust shop because it's going to be easy for him to run down through there and be able to work in there better. So, yeah, we got to get the radiator mounted. That's another thing we got to get done today. But yeah, that's about it. Davey's putting the headlight adjusters in. We got new ones of those yesterday. You got anything? But yeah, we're gonna get after it. All right, we got the bed secured, bolted down. It's ready, good to go. Now we're working on getting the radiator mounted. We thought we were gonna be able to run it under the truck, but the radiator, I think, is 46 inches long. So there is nowhere under the truck to run it that it will be at an angle, because it really needs to be at like a 40-degree angle in order for it to get enough air and not be completely flat. So we are gonna run it in the bed now. We're gonna put it up close to the front. We're thinking of doing like a metal toolbox over it, but leaving the bottom off and the top off, just to make it look good. And that way, what was that?
Look gooder.
Yeah, gooder. In other words, it just won't be a radiator sitting on the bed. It'll look going down the road and stuff, and sitting there, it'll look like it's just a toolbox, but it won't have a lid on it. So, but I think that'll look better than just the radiator sitting up there. We are putting 2 big electric fans on it also to help move the air, keep it cooler.
Okay, so there's 0 room under this truck like we was hoping for the radiator. This is 46 inches wide, 22 long. The frame is only 26, and there's no way this way. I can't even run it on the outside. Leaf springs and everything's in the way. So we're gonna mount it in the back and probably build somewhat of a toolbox over it, or maybe get an old toolbox off somebody, cut the bottom out of it, set it over it, leave the lid off of it. Yes, you'll still see it, but not going down the highway. Going down the highway, you'll just think it's a toolbox. Car show, yeah, you'll be able to look and see it's a radiator. But at least it'll hide it a little bit. But what we're doing now is trying to configure a bracket, because I'm going to let her lean a little bit. Can you hold that?
Yep.
And what I'm going to do, we're going to drill this metal here, bolt it to the boards, and then I'm going to put a piece back here out of probably angle iron. There's bolts here from the factory. Using these, I'm going to run those. They're not there no more.
This one is. It fell out. I know where it's at.
Okay. Anyways, angle from here down, and it'll hold it up in place. This will hold it from going anywhere. I did put electric fans on it, got the wires, I've got to run all that. And then next Wednesday now, when we get to go to the exhaust shop, he's gonna bend me exhaust all the way up from here to the front, and I'll be using flexible hoses. But yeah, I was just getting measurements for the angle, so I can cut it, and you can lay it down. But now I've got to cut me a piece of angle 20 inches long, and I'm gonna have to do a little bend to it.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna find this other rubber grommet dilly that goes in there.
I got the rubber, it just ain't got the threads in it no more.
Oh, it does?
Because the threads was in the Dodge. So we'll just have to use regular bolts.
Yeah, so I'll be finding regular bolts for that.
All right, I'm gonna cut what I done. I just cut a pie shape out of it, bent it, the angle back, drilled a hole, hold the radiator up. I'm gonna put a flat piece of steel on it. That way we got something to drill to, or bolt to the floor. How big's your bolts?
They fit through
Do
the radiator one, but yeah, I checked them.
Like a glove. We'll do something like that. I'm gonna put the flat piece of steel on it first. Might be too long. I need to come out this way.
I need bolts for the bed too, though, don't I? Go.
Think? Yeah. I ain't got no. Yeah.
How long ago? It's about the same length.
Yeah. You'll need 4. 2 for that, 2 for that.
So I found bolts for the top of the radiator to hold from the bracket he's making, but I need to find 4 more bolts. I didn't think about that, but to hold the bracket he's making, to hold it to the front on both sides, and then also to hold this to the bed. So I'm gonna go find some more bolts now.
Should be. All right, come on down.
In there?
Where'd the washer go?
That's a good question.
There. Got to figure out where we're going to run our hoses, and we'll probably do all that Wednesday, but we'll have to get a hole saw big enough for 2-inch pipe to go through. I'm hoping he can come one over here up, and then I can run a pipe to it, and one over there and run a pipe to it. That way, when we cover it up with a box, most of it won't be seen. But anyways, on to the next project.
All right, now we are going to put on the side covers here that cover up, I guess you would say, this hole. We're gonna put them on, make it look good. I was pretty excited that these had actually really decent C30 badges on them. Most of the time, those don't come on them anymore. You can't find them. What year?
What year is it?
This?
Yeah.
65.
Woo! Education.
Where is that? Location is everything.
Each year has a different style badge also, just for y'all that didn't know.
Different shape and different location.
Yep. 65, big badge, 66, down here, small badge.
And then
And that's
a long badge with
64.
the Chevy up there. There you go.
I hope that ain't where we're at because we're hitting the door.
I think we can come forward. That's just where you put.
I gotta open the door to get to the other. Snug these up a smidge.
You want me to push it?
Did I really go off and forget the 9/16?
You did. Yeah.
Really?
There's quite a bit of adjustment in them.
Why did I do that for?
Drop the receipt. So the reason this is important where the location is, because these, as you can see, this spot, they're common right here for hitting these. Yes. Battery dead?
No, this gun just don't like rust.
But
alright, well, get in there. After she put the rubber in yesterday, this door is unreal on how hard it is to shut and open. So
airtight, that's what we're going for, airtight.
It's too airtight now. I don't really know where we need to be.
Frontwards is the important.
Look at that gap. Oh,
Back
way
some.
too much gap. Yep. Might be too much.
It moves when you tighten it, so.
Good enough. Moved a lot.
Yeah. Every time you tighten that one up, it did. Tighten it all up and then check it. Pretty good.
Good enough. My gosh, man.
Still got a weld.
Oh!
Hey, at least it closed better.
I broke a shoulder shutting it.
Well, we're gonna move over to the other side and do that one.
All right, end of the day, we're gonna go eat at the kid's house. Got invited. But anyways, so that's my son doing a little burnout. Anyways, things are changing a little bit. Instead of putting one video out at the end of every week, we're gonna start doing probably one shorter one every 2 days. So that's why this is getting put on now, is because we're going shorter with more videos. I know a lot of people don't have an hour and a half to set and watch a video, so we're gonna do short videos. But come Saturday and we have 3 or 4 videos on there and you wanna watch them all, go for it. But anyway, that's what's fixing to happen.
Yeah, and it just make it easier on us too, keeping up, because I spend a lot of time editing. So you'll have more of a live version of what we're doing every day or every 2 days. If the videos are too long, we'll do one a day, depending on what we all get done that day. But yeah, that's it. So we'll see you guys later.
Please like and subscribe, you forgot.
And please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.